In this video, let me guide you on how to use the prompt template class which is found in Langchain. In the previous video, we just saw how to use OpenAI LLM models in the simplest possible way. A very useful class in Langchain is the prompt template. As the first step, we need to import OpenAI and the prompt template from Langchain. We can initialize the prompt template object using the PromptTemplate method, which is found in the PromptTemplate class. So this PromptTemplate method takes an argument, which is the template itself, which is the prompt, which is passed as a string. We make use of the PromptTemplate class so that we can access the OpenAI models with the prompts in a consistent and a structured manner. If we want to find what is the string that is passed to the OpenAI model as a prompt, we can view it through prompt.format. This returns a string, which is the prompt itself. Now let's improve this even further and see the actual reason we use a prompt template. So let's write this as an F string where acronym is the placeholder. So in this case, I can initialize the prompt template object by passing through two parameters. Here, input variables shows that I have a placeholder, which is the variable name acronym. All the placeholders have to be given inside a list. Here in this case, I have a single placeholder and I give it as a single string. And of course, the other argument that is to be passed is the prompt itself. When we give prompt.format, we need to pass the actual value in acronym. For example, I need to say find the acronym for OCR. So now I have to initialize acronym to OCR. As the next step, let's create an object for the OpenAI model. I have not passed any specific parameters, and so it takes the default parameters. And let me generate the output or the response. To generate the result, I need to give the prompt as a list, and the response is an LLM result object, and this has the different generations as sublists given by this. So the output is given as a text, and the reason it is stopped is because the output has come to its conclusion. And then if we need further information, we have it in LLM output dictionary, information about the token usage and the model name. Let me store this in a variable. Let me call it as LLM result is equal to, let me print it. In that I need generations. In generations, I want the result of the first prompt, which is 0. And in that, I want the first response. Here n is equal to 1. So there is only one response, which is 0. And in that, let me print the text. This gives me the text alone from the LLM result object. What if we want to have multiple input variables? So I'm going to have more than one placeholder, one for acronym and the other for the format. So now in PromptTemplate, there are two input variables, namely the acronym and format. The template remains the same. So remember to give the input variables as a list. And for every single input variable that you have given here as a list, ensure that you have given a placeholder in the F string, which you've written in template. Now let's format the prompt so that we get it as a string. So initially, I am passing the acronym as OCR. So in format method, I have to say what should be the value of acronym and what should be the value of format. So here the value of acronym is OCR and the value of format is, I want it in the form acronym : result. Now that I have the string, I pass the prompt, which is a string, through the generate function. Again, remember to give it as a list. And then I get the result in LLM result. And I get the final text as OCR : optical character recognition, which is the format that I have specified. In this particular case, there were two input variables, but I was passing only a single value in acronym. Now, what if I want multiple values in acronym? In that case, in format, in acronym, the different values that acronym is to take are to be given as a list. This can be executed using the generate function. Let's display and see what is the value in str2_prompt. So the prompt that is given to the OpenAI model is question, find acronym for the list, OCR and API. And I want the answer as acronym : result. Finally, let me print all the results. So here I have the results as OCR : optical character recognition and API : application programming interface. Please note that both these responses are got for a single prompt. Two different prompts are not being written. A single prompt is being written. If there were two different prompts, then API we could have accessed only using the index as 1. In this video, we have seen how to use the prompt template class. The prompt template class is to structure the prompt in a manner that is easy for the OpenAI model to comprehend and give us the result. Thank you.